Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Software Inc. and welcome to the start of Season 2. Today we're going to be starting a new game. This is the updated version of Software Inc. that I've been talking about a few episodes ago in terms of the overall playthrough, but today we're starting a new company. It's going to be Nerdrosoft Studios, and Nerdrosoft Studios. Fantastic. I'm going to be running the company again, doing conflict. We're going to have hair. We're going to look like that. Our lower body's going to be that. Our upper body can be that this time. We'll not have the shirt. Upper body can also be, we'll go green this time, a sort of that color, I suppose. Makes reasonable sense. That'll do for the upper body. The pants aren't going to be blue. The pants can be an orange color. Sure. That looks like an interesting outfit. That looks just like me. As for hair color, we do need to go with a nice kind of lighter color. That's perfect, I suppose. I'm going to be a team leader, but I don't want that to be my main skill. I'll train in that later. Primarily, I'm going to be... No, I'm not going to be a marketer at all, so I don't need to worry about that. That looks like a good set of stats. Specialization is going to be... What do we lean towards? I'm going to go with audio art. I like the idea of that. Okay, let's deal with the scenario that we're going to be talking about here. People have been asking me to play on medium difficulty. I will do that. I'm not upping the amount of time that we spend per month because one day is fine. We saw at the end of the previous season that it can still take quite some time. We're not going to play in the city this time. We're going to play out in the forest. We're going to start with... I can't remember what we started with last time. Did we start with 30,000 or I think we started with 300,000 last time. I'll start with 12,000 this time. We'll start small, although I'm a little bit unsure about that. 30,000, 12,000. You can start with 3,000. Since we're playing on medium, I'm gonna give myself 12,000. And if this fails, I will probably start this again. I will act like I haven't recorded anything, and we're going to start with 30,000. Deal? Deal. Fantastic. Let's start the game. It's Nerdrosoft Studios. We're simulating the market for the 10 years leading up to me founding this company. And here we are. Here we are. This is our new plot of land out in the forest. Oh, it's going to be good. It's going to be good, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I don't have any faith in this at all. Okay, so I'm not going to be necessarily hiring anyone for a little while. That said, I do want to get a small building of sorts to work with here. That can be... I guess that can be our entrance way. I guess the actual studio itself... I think I kind of want a hallway, actually. I do want a hallway to go... That's 6 that way, that's fine. Okay, and then I want the studio room itself to be... Oh, I need to be careful with money here. That, maybe? Sure? No, I don't know. That's gonna be our studio room. We're spending a lot of money on this building. That is there, and then that is there. That's fine. So that's our building. Very expensive. Sliding glass doors, not necessarily needed, but I do want them. A door there, and I want, I think a regular door into there, a regular door into there, and then a regular door into there. Okay, that is fine by me. We need some windows. The large windows are a bit too expensive, so we're going to go with smaller windows, and only a couple of them. I'll get one there and there as well. I want 2 of them there. Then I want one there and there and there and there. And then I want 2 there, 1 there, and I'll put 1 on the side of the building there as well. Okay, so that's a reasonable layout. It looks like a home more than anything, and I'm kind of okay with that. Okay, in terms of design, I'm not too worried about that right now. This is, as I said, the new version. Yeah, we've got the reception desk. That'll be interesting. I'm not entirely sure how that works, but having the reception desk should be reasonable enough. Let me go and focus on lighting to begin with. Actually, no, that's kind of silly. How much is the reception desk? 90. Okay, so I can afford it. Which I'm fine doing. I'll get it now. I'm not going to hire a receptionist, but I will get myself a reception desk to begin with. I will also get some waiting chairs because they're nice and cheap. So I'll put those in the corner. Okay. And then, we'll go with the office. We're going to have to go cheap here on the tables. Only going to get one computer to start with to see if I can do anything. So old computer can go there. And then what I'm going to need is go to needs. And I'm going to have to get I'm going to go with an espresso machine. I know it's expensive, but I want it right off the bat so that I don't have to worry about it later. I'm also going to get the fridge in the corner. And then back to office. I need to be very... I'm just going to go with the slightly more expensive stuff to begin with. The espresso machine, the nicer chair, all that stuff. Now, in terms of temperature, ventilation, and ventilation, and then radiator can probably go there. Okay, that's not so bad. That's not so bad. Let's have a look at needs. Let's go to toilet and put the toilet in there. Okay, and then I want to go to reception. I want to put a couch in there. I want to go to office, and I want to get a couple of tables, or a table. I might get another couch as well. That could be a good idea. Just get another one of those so I don't need it later. Why can't I put it there? Oh, I can put it there. Fantastic. Okay, a couple of couches in there. Give me needs, give me fridge. Put the fridge there, put the espresso machine there. Alright, and now we do lighting. So, I think ceiling lights are going to be the way to go. Get a couple of those in there. I will put 2 there, and I will put 2 there. And I will put, I don't necessarily want to have too many ceiling lights in here, so I'll put a couple there, and I will put a wall lamp there. Right. That's not so bad. Let me just select all my rooms and do the outside, or do all the room patterns. The exterior this time around, I think... I mean, the thing is, people want me to build a skyscraper in this series, and I will do it. I get it. It's weird to have a skyscraper out in the middle of a forest, but I'll still do it. The reason I want the forest is because I have... It's more creative in terms of using my space. I don't have preset roads or anything like that, so... This building will probably not be our skyscraper. This building is going to be kind of just a small little structure for the meantime. That's what I'm thinking here. We'll go with wood floors as well. So this building is going to be a small structure that we start the company from. Eventually we'll move everyone into a new building way down the line. That's the plan at least. Let's go with a kind of reddish brick. Let's go with a I think a nice kind of... I kind of want a light wood floor. I kind of like that wood. That looks kind of nice. Okay. And then the hallways are going to be... What do we go for the hallways? I think that pale green's kind of nice. I kind of like the pale green. For some reason, that fridge in the corner seems to be changing color. That's fine by me. I didn't save that color change, though, which annoys me. Interior, give me that kind of pale green. I like it. The... bathrooms this time around are going to be, I think, oh, that's the exterior. Whoops, let's not change the exterior. Let's go interior, a nice kind of pale, a nice pale blue. In here, the development room is going to be a slight kind of, that's the exterior. That's not what I want. The interior here can be a nice, salmon pink, maybe not. Maybe a slight purple color. Okay. And then what about the lounges this time? The lounge rooms can probably be... That's the exterior. I keep doing that. The lounges can probably be that kind of yellow color. I think that works. That looks nice, I think. I think that looks kind of nice. We have £5,832 left for this company. So, I think that'll do. I think that should be fine. Am I going to be coming to work today? I am. Look at me. Right, let's take up some contract work immediately. Let's see. That actually seems reasonable. How many people's recommended for that? 1 person, 12,000. I will take that contract and I will get right to it. Alright, me. Get to work. Oh god, you're flying through it. Fantastic. We're going to get some money here. We're going to make some money, guys. And I should probably also have a quick look at manage teams and set you to work until 8 until 5. We'll have you work from 8 to 5. That seems like a reasonable amount of time. Do I want a receptionist? I mean, I don't need one. I don't really need a receptionist, so I don't think I'll bother. Also, something I do want to talk about, since I didn't get the opportunity to do this. Deals is a new thing. You can strike deals with other companies and beat them from the inside. That is a thing you can do. On top of that, you can actually look at software. So let me show you. Like, this software, you can trade IPs. Like, you can't afford this. Like, I would need a lot of money to do it. But you can buy intellectual property. The way I would have had to previously buy out companies, I can now buy IP. And that is a rule I'm stating for this series. I'm going to be avoiding buying out companies. I won't be doing that this time around. I'm going to be sticking to buying IP and trading that way. And I'm not going to buy companies. I might buy stocks in companies. I might buy shares in companies, but I will not be buying anyone out. No matter how much they're a competitor, no matter what they do. I'm going to be working to not buy them out, and hopefully I can actually do this. Hopefully I can get this done. Let's get you up to a good old 100% there. Develop. All right, it's an alpha. Oh, you might not do this. You might not do this. This could be bad. You might not. I don't think you're going to do this. I might have to push this into beta. And not necessarily max out the stats on this. Unless you can do a fantastic job on it this month. But I don't know if I see that happening. I'm going to have to hire a cleaner as well. I might have to hire a cleaner. We'll see. Come on. Come on, me. Come on. Let's get this done. You're so close. You're so close. I don't think you're going to do it today. Oh, no, you are. You are. You've got it. You've got this. You've got this. You've got this. Just speed up a little bit. Promote. Alright, beta. Right, you're doing beta tomorrow. You've got this. I have faith in you. Come on, get through those bugs. Get through those bugs. Then turn in the contract. There you go. We get money. We get money, guys. We get money. Okay. Let's look at other contracts. What have we got? 21,000 game assets. That's a team of 2, though. Game assets, team of 2. Game assets, team of 2. Game assets, embedded system, game assets, embedded system. I want something that's reasonable money, but not game assets. Because that needs an artist. I mean, yeah, you know, I might hire an artist. I could probably do it. Game assets, team of 1. That's all art, though. Be a bit of money, though. Only gives me 1 month though. That's the problem. Okay, let's see. Let's pause. Let's hire someone. We can hire one person. Like, I have faith that I can afford to hire one person. So let's do that. Okay. Let's put that there and that there. Let's give them a desk. Oh, I can't put that there. Interesting. So that's going to be their desk. That's going to be their computer. I would like to change the colors of these computers, though, to make them a little bit more hideous. We'll go for a bit of a slight mint green, I think. That color. Secondary color on these is going to be that kind of pale orangey pink color. That'll do. That seems fine. I can upgrade it to the next tier if I so desire. Well, I can't, but I could. I want to set these. I want to change the color of these to be, I think, almost black with white second. No, maybe not. What about that color there and then white on the lower bit? That looks interesting. Apply. I want that to be the default style. Then the tables could probably be, I think I might make the tables a dark. No, I think they're fine. I kind of like the tables as they are. Well, let's see what we could do. Let's have a little look and see what we can do with the tables. A darker wood doesn't look so great, does it? Even darker than that. That looks okay, actually. I kind of like that. Yeah, I think that looks alright. I'm going to set that as the default style for those tables. We'll set that as the default style. There we go. As for the fridges are fine. I think we're good. I think we have a lovely looking thing there. Right, let's hire an artist. Hire employees. I'm not looking for a leader. I'm looking for an artist. 2D is fine. We'll spend some money. You don't have a lot of funds in your insurance account. Yes, I want to continue because I can't afford to put much into my insurance account right now anyway. Score. Highest scoring is Graham Hawkins. Interview. You would not be good for my core team. Hunter Howell. You would be bad. Renee. You are probably okay. I will hire you. Limited funds to sustain your company. I have faith. I have faith that we can do this. What I'm also going to do is go to contract work. I want to look at game assets for 8 months. That's a risky one. I'm more inclined to go with game assets for 4 months, and I will accept that work. Okay, so can we get through this in a reasonable amount of time? I mean, I can. I'm pretty confident I can do this, but I would like to have the second employee in to help me here. There we go. There's me popping off home. Oh, they've added an accept all. That's fantastic. That's a fantastic button to see. Thank you. Alright, so they switched computers. They seem to be working pretty well together, which is good news. The bathroom seems to be much appreciated. I could swear I heard a noise there to show that the toilets are actually working. That's the expected quality, I suppose, so I'll develop that. It shouldn't take too long to go through alpha now either, which is fantastic. As long as I'm... Oh, she's called in sick? Seriously? As long as I'm meeting the expected quality of the product, I think I'm fine. Like, I don't need to overdevelop. As long as I'm kind of meeting what they expect in terms of quality, I don't need to worry at all. We have 2 months left as well, so this is going to be finished in good time. This will be finished in no time at all. Okay, and both they both come back into work, which is fantastic. Both working the butts off on this. Let's get that promoted to beta. Let's fly through the beta and release that. There we go. We got some money, which is always good. I don't want to make anything right now, though. That's something I definitely don't want to do. I do want to click on me, and I do want to assign that furniture to me, because I want that to be my desk. So let's see. Let's look at more contract work. Embedded system. 5 months, 16,000. I will accept that and put them straight to work on it. Shouldn't take too long. Oh yeah, they're getting through it in good time. I think if I can, I want to get a decent bit of money so I can hire another employee. That is something I want to do. I think I'm also going to hire a cleaner. One cleaner. How much is a receptionist? 1,500 per month. No, thank you. I will hire one cleaner. That cleaner is going to come in at 5 p.m. 6 p.m. and leave at 10. That way, these two will not be here when the cleaner arrives. And that way, the place should stay nice and clean as well. Are you guys going to be okay to do this? I think you are. I think you'll have enough time to get this done. It'd be really interesting to see if I can make an entire company float based on contract work, wouldn't it? I mean, in theory, you could probably do it, couldn't you? That is something you could probably do in theory. Did I just see the cleaner? I think I did. Yeah, there's the cleaner. Why are you here, though? I mean, I guess technically the cleaner doesn't really need to arrive late when there's only 2 people at the company, but even then, I would rather the cleaner wasn't there during the day. Cleaners shouldn't be seen nor heard, is my rule. Oh, you come back to do a little bit of design work there. Just a little bit. You thought that'd be great. So you're not gonna be leaving? There you go. There you go. Alright, in they come to do the work there. Get that to 100%. There you go. And develop. No, alpha should take no time at all. Yeah, fantastic. Okay. Now this should be good. I think I didn't really need to hire a cleaner, did I? I just needed to call one as opposed to hiring one, but it's okay. That's fine. We'll deal with that later. We'll be making enough money soon to make this work. I mean, let's have a quick look at developing software. I don't think an operating system is what I want to do right now. A visual tool could be interesting. What's the license cost for the most popular operating systems? Next OS 3 actually didn't make any money and was released just now. So I kind of want to... Okay. Let's see then. Let's do that. What's it going to cost me to do this? Hopefully not much. Product name. Oh, here we go. We don't have any source control management, which is going to be interesting. Low innovation, highly stable, usability medium. Not much coverage on the OS, on the operating systems. Well, I'm kind of okay with that. I mean, I don't want to spend a lot of money on licenses, especially with Next OS 3 having just released. So I'll take a chance on this. We are Nerdrosoft Studios. Oh, let me think. What did Microsoft release as visual tools? I mean, technically, I mean, I know this is image. I mean, their things just, they have apps now on Windows 10. Like I don't know what it's called. I might just call it Photo Viewer. Next Photo Viewer. Sure. Next Photo Viewer. Sure. That's what it is. Because it is just image viewing, so develop that. Although I want to just set that to none for a moment until you finish the contract work. You're doing the contract work before you do your visual tool. That's the deal we have here. We need the money. We need the money from the contract work to do the visual tool. That's how this has to work. Now hurry up and get through the bloody alpha. Promote. And okay, well we'll be fine. We'll get the beta done tomorrow. There's the cleaner coming in to sort everything out. That cleaner just sits there. I think the cleaner can come in during the day. I don't think there's any point having the cleaner come in at late. Have the cleaner come in at 1 and leave at the same time as all the other staff. That should be fine. Right, can you two get in, do your thing, get the beta done, and release? Fantastic. And assign the core team to... Oh, you're designing so quickly! Yes! Oh, please be money. Please make money. Please make me so much money. That's all I want. If this makes me loads of money, I'm going to be chuffed to bits. Nerdrosoft Studios putting themselves on the map with Next Photo Viewer. As a first release, it's got an awful name, but it is what it is. It's a photo viewer. And it could be one of the first pieces of software released for this new operating system, so that could be fantastic. Let me look at all software. Recent releases. So December was that. It's quite popular. There's actually been a lot of releases there. Yeah, there have been a lot of releases since in the last while. How many companies are there? Quite a few. I'm going to assume medium difficulty provides more releases for me to deal with. Right. Outstanding quality. Develop that. Oh, please. Please let this be amazing. Please let this be amazing. I've never seen outstanding quality in something. Is that new? Was that new in the update as well? Because the most I've ever had was great. So, an outstanding quality photo viewer, I am very much okay with. Let's get through this day as well. April 1981. When do we reckon I'll be releasing this? April, May? I reckon July. I reckon Next Photo Viewer will be out in July. Do I want to market this? I mean, I couldn't I? And you guys are going to be doing the marketing. Maybe I don't want to market this, because that would mean these guys are doing it right now as well. Promote. There we go. And, oh, it's going to be a May release. Wow, I was way off. Okay, release. Do I want to market it? Yes, I do. And I want to market it through all of these means. Okay. These guys aren't marketers, but please make me money. How much are you going to make? 22,000? That's okay. I'll take 22,000. It's a masterpiece. 22,000 is okay. I mean, it didn't really get marketed all that much. Do I want to hire a marketer? Not really. I do want to hire a new member of staff, though. That is something I want to do. So get that, put a new computer in, and let's go back to play mode. Let's hire employees. Who do I want? Do I want a leader? Not really. I could get a marketer, I suppose. I mean, what am I primarily? When we look at the core team, employees, I'm kind of good at everything. You are an artist, so I guess a programmer could be useful. So hire employees. Let me look at a programmer who specializes in, we'll do systems. Okay, begin looking. I want someone who's like 40. Interview you. You would be good, right? Yeah, Emery, what was your face? You are hired. Let's get you into this company. And let's see if we can make more money on next photo viewer next month. That'd be nice. That would be very nice if we could make some good money on that. I mean, we've done a little bit of marketing here, so I have every bit of faith that we can do it. 85 thought? Yeah, there we go. There we go. 85,000 with a little bit of marketing. Don't mind if I do. And one employee went on vacation. Who are you? So you're Emery Nichols. Alright. Let's have you guys do some marketing. Let's develop another software. An audio tool. Audio playback. We'll call it Next Media Player. Okay. It's an original IP. It's going to be using our own visual tool, Next Photo Viewer, which is kind of silly, but sure. It's going to be a Next OS 3, which has reasonable market coverage. Recommended team size of 2. It's not going to have any SCM management or any source control management. SCM management makes no sense. That's source control management. And develop. Right. I suppose we're probably going to be a little bit slow in the development of the media player, since we're also marketing at the moment, but I have every bit of faith we'll do this. I have every bit of faith. Alright, is everyone going to be coming into work today? Fantastic, there we go. Alright, let's keep everyone working. And, it's such a nice little office, isn't it? Just the three of them doing their thing, making money. Look how much money we're making. We're making more and more money as we market this as well. Like, we are making more and more money. I could bring in another employee if I really wanted to. I don't want to, though. I don't need to. 80,000 again today. That's amazing. How much did we spend on that? Like, it's made so much money. I could trade the IP. For 10,000. No. I don't want to trade it. Market details. It cost us 20,000 to make. I'm okay with that. Here's the question. Can I look at all software? Can I buy some IPs? I could buy that game engine, SourceTech Go. It's good quality. 48,000 to buy a game engine. Maybe not. What about that? Oh, that's an audio tool. That's a game. The Coaster 2016. You're a bit ahead of yourself there. It's only 1981. That is interesting. Next photo viewer. No one's interested in buying it. I don't know. I don't really want to buy an IP right now. I don't think. Fist Digital want 55,000 for that game engine. I don't think I want it. No, I'm not going to be making games anyway. I mean, I could buy it and then market it and hope that it makes me some good money back, but I don't think I'm too interested in doing that, honestly. I don't think I'm too interested. I would rather make my own stuff to begin with. If later on in the game I'll start buying IPs. Like I said, I won't be buying companies, but buying IPs is something I will let myself do, just because it can be quite useful. Like what I'll probably end up doing is around 1990, I will probably look at things that were released around this time that were horrible, like Spacecraft 2, for example. It was horrible, it's insignificant, it made no money, right? So if I go ahead and buy Spacecraft 2 now, this is an example, I could buy it now, for example. If I bought it now and made Spacecraft 3 in, say, 1990, and it was an outstanding game, it would probably make me quite a bit of money, because the most recent one in, 1980 was awful. That's kind of my thinking. I've had a couple of things working that way. I see with Mafia Clan 6, all these things. I could go as far back as, You know, what do we got? Bad. We got Source Go Tech in 1970, which was bad. It did make money. That's actually Source Go Tech 8 is the one I'm looking at there. Was that Fist Digital made it way back then? Yeah, it is. Interesting. I don't think I want... Oh, I could totally buy Fist Digital's game engine. I could totally do that. I won't. What about this? How much is that? 117,000 to buy the Frame operating system. No, I again, not too interested in buying anything right now. I'm just curious to see all these prices because it's very new to me. It's very new indeed. We're actually doing very well on the design of Next Media Player. Gonna have to be careful tomorrow to not overdevelop it so we can keep that outstanding rank on it. Let's be nice and slow. Let's max out the development. There we go. Alright, Next Media Player, get that through alpha. Can we break the 400,000 barrier with Next Photo Viewer? Because that could be nice. That would be really nice to break that barrier. It would also be interesting. I mean, let me have a quick look. Operating system is a recommended team size of 5 without any features in it, which is interesting. So say we give it a GUI, say we give it that, say we give it that. Let's give it QA testing. Recommended team size of 13 to do an operating system. So that's not going to be happening, basically. But that's fine. No, I don't think we're going to be breaking the 400,000 barrier off of Next Photo Viewer. Well, we might. We could still do it. We need another 25,700. We'll probably get that. We'll probably get that off of Next Photo Viewer, honestly. I could see that happening. I mean, I'm not too worried about breaking the barrier with that, because we will absolutely... Yeah, there we got past the barrier anyway. Accept and close. This raises... Oh, God. This raises averages 66, which is... sure. Whatever. I mean, we can afford it. We're fine. Let's just get Next Media Player into the outstanding. Let's promote it. Can we release it in December of 81? It looks like we absolutely can. Now, here's the other important question. Can we... Oh, yeah, you guys are still marketing. Okay, release. Yes. And then radio, newspapers, television. Start campaign. Okay, so you guys are going to be marketing that as well. How much money is that going to make me? 12,000? Okay. It seems that marketing may be something that needs to be done the day before. In medium difficulty or in this latest update. It seems that doing marketing before the product goes out is probably a very good idea. But we'll see. Next Media Player might make me a lot of money tomorrow. It might. Let's have a look. What have we got? 50... Okay, maybe not. That's okay. I mean, it's still a profit. It's definitely turning a profit. Just nothing close to what Next Photo Viewer was doing. Which is a little disappointing, but that's fine. I will end marketing in Next Photo Viewer. I'm not too worried about turning a profit on that anymore. Let's have a look. Do we want to make a game? I mean, we could try making a game. I don't know. It could be interesting. I mean, I could buy... Like I said, I could buy the... have I got a deal with anyone here? I do have some deals. I could buy a game. That's not what I want. I could get a receptionist and look at deals. Nah. Okay, I don't think I will do that. All software, what have we got? What have we got? We've got Spacecraft 3, which... Spacecraft 2 is actually the one I wanted to buy, wasn't it? Spacecraft 3, how much do you want for that? 11,000? When did Spacecraft 3 release? That was October. That was last year. It would be very risky to do that, wouldn't it? Also, there's the reason that Next Media Player probably didn't do good. There were 3 audio tools released within 2 months. That'll be why. Yeah, it was... No, that's the operating system. I think Next Media Player is the one that got the most profit out of all those audio tools. Interesting. You know what? I will buy that game. I will buy that IP, and we are going to make a game. We're going to do it. We're going to make a game. It's going to be... It's not going to be an original IP. It's going to be Spacecraft... Well, it's technically Spacecraft. Spacecraft... Let me see. I don't know. Legacy of the Void. There we go. Spacecraft Legacy of the Void. That'll do. That's great. It's gonna have AI. It's text based. Okay, maybe not. Let's just go Spacecraft 4. There we go. Game engine. What have we got? What's the best game engine? I guess Source Gotek 8. Oh my god, they are keen with that engine. They are very keen. Visual tool, next photo viewer, audio tool, next media player. Good. Sure, that'll do. A bit of QA test. Now, recommended team size of 4. I think we can do it with our slot. It can only work on frame 3. Why is that? Okay, you know what? I'm going to make a game engine. That's what I'm going to do, but it's going to be... Oh, do I want to risk it and go in-house? Yeah, I'm going to go in-house. It's going to be... It's a game engine. It's not going to be a successor to anything. Oh, I don't know. What do we call it? The Gamecraft engine? That would make sense since we're going to be making Spacecraft 4. We'll call it Gamecraft. I think that's kind of a nice... It makes sense. Gamecraft. That'll do. Gamecraft engine, right. It's only a text-based engine, but that's fine. No SCM. It's going to be running on recent releases. We have... Oh my god. There's been 2 operating systems have been released in the time that that one went out. This is going to be a rough market to deal with later on. It's going to have to go on all of those. Alright, so this is going to be a little bit expensive to make. It's going to have PC speakers, that's fine. Recommended team size of 3 for Gamecraft. That is perfect. It is going to be an in-house engine. It is probably going to take a while to do. But I have every bit of faith in these guys, and also we might see a little bit of money come off of Next Media Player since we're only marketing that now. Might be wrong. Yeah, no, Next Media Player is not going to make me anything. That's fine. That's completely fine. I will hire a 4th employee, I think, and that'll be it because we'll fill out this room. Well, we'll not fill it. We could get a lot more in here, but for the meantime, we'll have it like this. So what do we not have? I could get a marketer. I mean, what is the core team currently lacking? It seems that coding is where they're weakest, so an audio coder could be good. I think an audio programmer. So hire programmer. Let's look at audio. Let's max that out and begin looking. Rate by score. Looking for someone a bit younger. You're not as good, but you're normal for the team. You're not good at audio either, jeez. What about you? Aaron Castro? No. What about you, Amelia Perry? You're a little bit older than I'd like. You're very bad for the team, though. Alicia Baird? You're better than... You'll do, Alicia Baird. You'll do. Okay. That'll be better than nothing, I suppose. That should be better than nothing. Let's just get Gamecraft done. That's all I want. I just want to get Gamecraft done, and we can call it a day on this episode, I think. There you go. Accept and close. That's fine. Okay, we'll be good. There's all of the members of staff in. We're working nice and efficiently on Gamecraft. It is going to be in-house. That is not going to make us any money. So we will absolutely have to make a game off of that. But in theory, the thing is, a lot of people, in the previous series, a lot of people were telling me, do in-house stuff, do this, do that, do an in-house operating system, for example. An in-house operating system to me seems a little bit silly because, I mean, if you build stuff and it only works in one operating system, you can't really sell, like... If I build an in-house operating system and then I make a visual tool that is designed for that operating system, and that's the most advanced operating system in existence, I'm the only one that can utilize it. So that the visual tool that I make for the advanced operating system, I can sell it, but no one can use it because there's no market coverage. But with in-house game engines, and if I keep Gamecraft as an in-house game engine, if I make really good games with Gamecraft, it should be fun. And 3 employees went on vacation. I'm the only one working today. Really? Thanks, guys. That's That's lovely of you. Just go on vacation and leave me to do all the work on Gamecraft today. Or, you know, this month. July 82. Typical. Typical. That's just typical of my staff, isn't it? Get back to work. No one else is going on vacation this month. Let's just get this done. Let's get it through design. Let's get it through alpha. Let's get it done so we can make Spacecraft 4. It's outstanding quality. You're damn right. And develop. There we go. Alright, it's going to be... Oh, that's a bit better. That's the progress I'm looking for. Nice quick progress in the game engine. I could totally get more people in there if I wanted to. I could get a lot more people in there if I really wanted to. Also, these lights are probably going to need to be moved. Let's put... No, I can't put it there. Put a light there, and put a light down there as well. There we go. I'll probably need maintenance at some point as well. Maintenance and IT. Probably a good idea. Also, let's just set these to be for the core team. And let's set that to be a lounge. There we go. Fantastic. Right. Let's get Gamecraft done, guys. That's all I'm looking for. I have a bit of money. I could build things. I might build myself an office at some point. And I could even just cut off the corner of that room and make that my office. So it's, you know, I'd still have to go through the core team, the main core team room there. That could work. That might not be the worst idea in the world. Oh, that's why they were going on vacation in July. They actually have a set vacation time. Okay, no, I'm okay. That's fine. I didn't know that. I'm actually completely fine with that, to be honest. Also, speaking of managing teams, it was... Oh, what's your name? Frank? Is it Frank? Is it Frank? I think your username's Frank. I can't remember the surname. But, so I've mentioned you before in videos, but it was mentioned basically, the point I'm getting to is that project management, the budget you set for project management is taken every month, or daily, or every month, whatever way you want to put it. So if you set a ridiculously high budget for a project, that's being spent every month or every day, which is possibly part of the reason that my previous company crapped itself. That's possibly part of the reason. I'm also just... I swear I'm not tabbing out to go to YouTube so I can find your username. I mean, these guys are developing things, right? They're doing their thing. I honestly haven't tabbed out to find to find your name. Frank Spencer? No, didn't tab out. That was your name. I'm sorry. I don't like forgetting things. What's up with you? You're complaining. What's your problem? Or are you gonna be fine when you go home? Probably fine when you go home, huh? There we go. Alright, everyone get back into work. Let's get this to be outstanding. That is all I want. I just want an outstanding game engine. And finish the development there. Finish that little bit. There you go. Alright, is it going to go through beta today? It might. No, it's probably going to be February. That's okay. We can deal with February. That's a weird word. I hate saying that because it's spelled Febru. There's February, but everyone says February. I don't know. I don't like it. It's a stupid word. It's a dumb word. Release. Right. Do I want to market it? Nope. Okay, so no point marketing something that we can only use. Let's make a game. I said a game. Let's make Spacecraft 4. So it's going to be Spacecraft 4. AI, QA, all that stuff. Game engine is going to be Gamecraft. There we go. It's going to be using Next Photo Viewer. It's going to be using Next Media Player. And it's going to be running on Next OS 4. My God, they are churning out operating systems so quickly. Right, I'm going to put it on those 4. It's going to cost me a little bit of money to do, but I think we'll be fine. Recommended team size of 4. Good thing we have that. It's going to take less than a year. High interest, medium innovation, highly stable, medium usability, 54% coverage. Let's do it. Let's make a game for the people and hope the people like the game. That's what we need here. We need Spacecraft 4 to be an amazing release, and a product has been released. Let's see. Yeah, we shot gaming with an engine. It may be worth every penny, but it's in-house. So it's not worth every penny. It's that we invented it. It's expensive. We could trade the IP. No one's interested. Next media player, trade IP. Do I want to sell it to Treat Corp for £12? No. I can sell it for $339 to Treat Corp. No. Trade that to Fist Digital. Didn't I buy it from Fist Digital? Who invented that? Details. Will it tell me who invented it? Nerdrosoft Studios bought it. Doesn't tell me who invented it. It's now forgotten these days as well, which is problematic. Details. You are also forgotten. You are important, apparently. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. I mean, I have... Yeah, right now, I have as many things under this company that I didn't invent as I did. That's interesting. That's very interesting. What is your problem? What is up with you? Your computer works really well. You're not working very efficiently, though. What's the problem? Why aren't you working efficiently? You should be. There's only 4 people in the bloody office. It's not like you couldn't be working efficiently. You guys are sort of taking your time there in that game. Sort of taking your time. You want to work more efficiently? Because I will fire you and get someone who will. I could also probably do with putting some money into my insurance policies. I realized something I haven't really done yet is have a look at all the other companies and see who's worth what. I think it's interesting that I'm up there at the bottom of the top 5 as a fairly valuable company, and that Flash Industries are actually... They're not that out there. They have a decent reputation, but I mean, I have a higher reputation than Fist Digital. Like, I've got the 3rd highest... No, I don't have the 3rd highest reputation here. I've got a good reputation for the top 5, though. Flash Industries have released... They're the ones doing operating systems. They want... I could get 64,000. They would take 64,000 for that operating system, which is what's gotten them all of their money. The thing is... You know, it's interesting. Here's the thing. I said I wouldn't be buying out companies. But at the same time, using what I assume are, using the deals system when we get to that and buying IPs, I can still wreck companies. And it's even better, what's even better is I can wreck companies without buying them. I don't need to buy the company, I just need to buy what they make. And that's kind of great, because in this example, I could buy NextOS 4. It was released in January of '83, so it's still going to be getting marketed right now. It's still going to be making money. So I could buy this for 64,000, market it, and probably make that 64,000 back in a month. That's something I could do. I mean, that's something I've done with company buyouts. When a company would release a product, I buy the company, and then I market the thing that they've released recently, and I make loads of money. I've done it with some companies in games that I haven't done on camera. I think I might have done it in the previous series. It's things like that are just fun to do. I do enjoy doing things like that, but I don't think I'll do that right now. What else have we got? So, Macrobook Productions have released a lot of stuff. What's the highest profit they've ever had? Life Attack 2. That's a game in November of '72, made 2.5 million. That's impressive for a game. I'll be honest, that is fairly impressive for a game. What else have we got here? We've got you guys have released 17 products. Fist Digital. Game engines. You've released nothing but game engines, really? Okay. You did Land 3D 3. How do you make money? Like, you guys don't seem to make money off of your game engines. Like, that's not a lot of money. You guys have never broken the million barrier on a game engine. The highest profit you've had is 309,000 on Source Code Tech 3 in 1973. When are you guys... Some of your electronics are being affected by the heat. That's okay. Those guys are all going to be going on vacation next month anyway. Let's have a look here. So Source Code Tech was... You released 2 game engines in 1 year. That was probably not a good idea to start with. And then it was 2 and a bit years until Source Code Tech 3, and then it was 3 years until 4, then it was next year was 5, the next year was that, then 2 years later it was that, and then a year later was that. You guys you're churning out these engines, and then on top of that you're also, no wait a minute, you're also releasing, that's another year with 2 game engines. You released those 2 in the same year. You released that a year later than that. You're just releasing game engines like several a month, several a year. Develop that quickly before it goes out of thing. And we probably need IT. We probably need IT techs. I could probably afford to hire them, but I'll call IT support, call maintenance. Let's get those guys in. That's them there, isn't it? Okay, so you guys are gonna do your thing. IT support probably not gonna do their thing. Oh no, is that IT support? No. Okay, I think I will actually just hire. Oh god, that's really expensive though. But I'll do it. I'll hire IT support. They can arrive at the same time as cleaning. All right, let's get Spacecraft 4 done. That's all I want to do. I want to get Spacecraft 4 done. If IT support can do their thing as well, that'd be fantastic. Your IT support. Okay. Interesting. That's fine by me. Better be worth the bloody money. We are spending a lot already on keeping these employees working here. We have spent a lot of money already, and we are taking a big chance with Spacecraft 4. But I have faith. I have faith in this game. You know, it's an in-house engine. It's taking a franchise that's been, you know, dragged through the mud a little bit, but we're gonna make it good. We are gonna make it good. We are taking it. We're doing a new engine. It's a new team. It's a new vision. It's on 4 operating systems. It's on the newest operating system. You know, it's being done right. We're doing Spacecraft the way Spacecraft should have been done. That's this company's vision. That's the Nerdrosoft Studios policy. And now I'm paying a lot of money to keep these people here. I'm spending so much. I really am. I'm spending so much money. I really should be making smaller projects, shouldn't I? That's what I should be doing here. Okay, let's release this. Yes, I want to market the thing, of course. Start the campaign. Okay, right. So you guys are going to do your marketing. That's fine. Get the marketing done. There you go. That's quite a bit of money, but that's all right. Then you leave. How much is Spacecraft 4 going to make? 21,000 is nowhere near enough. Oh dear. I mean, did that even make a profit? No. No, it did not. Can I trade the IP? No one's interested. Sure. Well, I think it might be time to go back and make a new visual tool. I'm going to be honest. Might be time to go and do that. That's releases, most recent releases, Next OS 4. I'm going to put it on these 4 again, because that's a nice chunk of the market. I'll put it on Next OS 2 as well. Let's go back a little bit further, but that's fine. Next photo viewer, no source control management. Actually, maybe take it off that. Remove from that. Remove from that. Actually, if I remove it from all, is there anything I'm missing? Is there anything that's been... No, I'm not been held back in any way, so let's put it on those again. I will put it on 2 as well, just to get a little bit more of the market coverage. 85% of people will be able to use this. It's going to be next photo viewer. We'll just call it next viewer now, because sure, that'll do. It's not actually just on the next systems, but sure. Okay, so core team, start developing that, please. I mean, it's probably going to take you a while, and, you know, since you're marketing something as well, it's probably not the best idea, but whatever. You know, start doing your thing. You'll be all right. Hopefully we can make some money from Spacecraft 4. Will it make a profit tomorrow? Like, will it be higher? No, not really. I'm going to stop marketing that, I think. I think it will. It would eventually make us a profit, I reckon. I just think that dropping the project, you know, just dropping it and never making another game is probably the better idea, since it's taking time out of our development for next viewer. Like, that goes up a lot quicker when we're not marketing this. Yeah, just end marketing and just focus on the development. Let's just get next viewer out the door, because we need to make some money, basically. We're not doing well. Well, we are. We're doing well as a company. We're doing all right. You know, I have faith that this will make money, but the thing is, we have lost a lot of money recently, is what I'm getting at. That's the thing. We've lost a lot of money recently. We can't afford to keep doing that. So I would like to improve that. But, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to leave it there for today. So you're going to have to tune in next time to find out whether or not next viewer actually gets us back up into the 300,000 and 400,000 area in terms of money. So thank you kindly for watching. This has been Software Inc., our first jump into the software ocean with Nerdrosoft Studios. I think it's gone well. We've got a nice little place here, and it's possibly looking up for these guys. It's possibly not. We shall have to wait and see. But once again, thank you kindly for watching. I've been ConflictNerd, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye!